Hey everybody, it's me, DeoGenZ. Welcome to another edition of the Cannabis Correction Blog. Today, we're going to be doing some cooking with hemp seeds. That's right guys, although cannabis is still illegal, you can find the seeds which are full of fatty amino acids, and that does not mean it's going to make you overweight, but it gives you all the vital protein that you need. You can find this in the supermarket. I personally found this in Wegmans. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to where you can probably buy this in bulk. But today I'm going to show you how to craft a delicious and healthy, nutritious smoothie that involves hemp seeds. So, starting off, let's cut some things up. Now what you want to do is take out all these seeds, spoon them easily into the garbage with this. Seeds have been all removed. Now you can slice your cantaloupe in half and start to de-peel it. And for peeling, we want to use a smaller knife, something of a paring knife, to easily remove the peels without removing any of our skin. Now we can put our cantaloupe into the blender. Let's get that other cantaloupe sliced. Now we take our next cantaloupe piece, place it into the blender. Nice and snug. And now let's position a shot so you can watch bananas peel. Now what I like to do is peel from this side of the banana, because if you do it from this side you end up squishing the fruit and massacring it. But this, easy peel off, just like the monkeys do in the jungle. And after all, we are evolved monkeys, so why not learn from our ancestors, right? Same thing with this one. Simple peel. And there we go. Okay, she's filling up nicely. Next, what we're going to do is chop some strawberries. I'm going to only use about half of the container. This way I have plenty of strawberries for another smoothie later on. You want to use your paring knife so you can make precision cuts here. Just chop off the tops of these and then they'll be ready for a washing. It's one important thing to note: if you're eating any berries or any fruit for the matter, like an apple or anything like that, that doesn't have a protective husk around it, you're going to want to make sure you clean it well, remove any excess dirt that may be on there. Plus, even if you do buy organic, it's not always assured that there won't be some sort of chemical sprayed onto your fruit. So make sure you guys are seeing all the angles here. I do apologize for that. I have to get some kind of tripod if I'm going to be doing more of these cooking shows. So now we take our strawberries, bring them over to the sink, put on the cool water, Now, it doesn't matter if your particular sink does not have this shower head feature like mine does. Just make sure they get a good rinsing. Go over them once with your hands. Make sure all the crud is off of them. And make sure your hands are dry before picking up the camera. And now they go into... Use the camera. Go into... Here, this works a lot better if I just balance it. Into the blender. Yeah, I'll have to have a camera holding assistant. Oh, one got away. It escaped. That's the wonderful thing about fruit. If it gets dirty or messy, you can easily wash it all off. Okay, so now our star of the show, the hemp seed. I like to put about a cup of hemp seed in there. So, 1 cup measure. And what's really beneficial about this hemp shake here is that you're getting a bunch of protein without having to resort to any of those kind of shady protein shakes that are on the market at such heavy demand, because you don't know what chemicals they're really putting in there unless you highly research it. And this is all natural protein. No need to worry about anything coming back to bite you later. So now we lock our blender in place because we are almost about ready. I like to add some yogurt just for the acidophilus that it offers. And if you don't know what acidophilus is, pretty much just helps with digestion. So I like to add some of that in there. Not to mention that it also gives it a nice creamy sensation too once the yummy finished product is done. And now finally we add our liquid. Now you can have the option to use cider or water. I'm just going to use cider because I have it. Make sure you have a good amount of liquid in there. This way your blender has no troubles in mixing up all these delicious fruits. Now we just place the top on. That it's all nice and snug together. Lock it in. Plug it in, which is something important I wanted to mention beforehand, but I guess I didn't, is that you never want to keep your blender plugged in while you're packing it with things, just in case it accidentally turns on. And power. Here we go! Now if it gets stuck like this, take a spoon and just try and pack it in there so it is getting chopped up by the blades. And that can happen sometimes, especially when you pack it with lots and lots of fruit. And you gotta figure this, the more fruit you pack it with, the better it will be, the more nutritious it will be, the more vitamins you'll be gaining. Alright, let's give that a spin. And note, I shut the power off before sticking any utensils in there. Much better! Alright, well that looks well blended, guys. It's time to taste our creation. I'll get myself a straw here. Or maybe not. Is there a straw? Nope, no straws. Okay. Have to restock on straws. And with that, guys, you've just made yourselves a hemp power shake. That's delicious. I encourage you all to try it for yourself. Use any fruits or even veggies that you feel would be fit for the blender. My blender is a Ninja, just in case you were wondering. It works fantastically, and if you do run into the problem we had earlier with it clogging the blades up, just push it on down with a little bit of a spoon, but make sure that your blender is unplugged or off before you do so. Thankfully, the Ninja has a safety feature where if anything is awry, like the flap is open or something like that, it simply won't continue blending. Hope you guys enjoyed this cooking edition of the Cannabis Correction blog. I'm getting my plenty protein right here, and I'll see you guys next time.